So YouTube sent me a mysterious package, and inside I discovered a terrifying audio file. I'm a big curious boy. So I pressed play and I was absolutely traumatized. Heed my warning, for today's story is quite a spooky one. Probably one of my scariest stories. You have been warned. So YouTube sent me this, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because without all your support, none of this would be possible. Ever since I started making videos, I always thought the YouTube play button was the coolest thing. I told myself one day I'm gonna have one of those. I even printed out a paper version, taped it on my wall, and I looked at it every single day for an entire year, telling myself that no matter how difficult it would be, I would achieve every single one of my goals. And surely enough, we did it. I am telling you, nothing is impossible. Go after your dreams because if I can do it, so can you.
Oh wow, yes!
Without further ado, you smell that? Smells like a mystery. I can't believe YouTube sent me this. So the other day I received a mysterious package from YouTube headquarters. I proceeded to open the box, and on top of my silver play button was a note that said,
"We need you. Find it before it's too late."
As confused as I was, I examined the box and noticed a secret compartment. I began to peel it, and holy freshly seasoned poo-poo, I did not expect to find this. With anxious poo-poo, I peeled the back and a piece of paper flew out like chicken boy. I flipped it over to reveal a picture of a cassette tape. On the right corner, I noticed it read,
"Play me."
with a mysterious QR code on the opposite end. Holy wonton soup. I grabbed my phone, scanned the code, and was redirected to a strange audio file. This is what I heard. What on earth was that? So I decided to scan voice recognition with Jarvis's database and got a 97% match to a girl by the name of Heather D. I did some further research and found out she had mysteriously gone missing while filming a school documentary. She was last seen near the shores of Burkittsville, a small town that's supposedly cursed. That's where I'll look first. So I grabbed my map of Burkittsville and set off on another mystery. When I arrived at the location, I felt an uneasy chill run down my spine. I fast got to the shores and proceeded to activate Oculus Enhancement, scanning the area for any anomalies. I looked around, and it wasn't long before I detected abnormal frequencies from underneath the benches. I quickly opened the box, and holy McDonald's senior chicken, there was nothing, just packets of air. Something's not right. Using Pythagorean theorem, I examined the box and noticed the base was 1 inch too high. So I cut a hole at the very bottom and realized there was another secret compartment, as I suspected. I lifted it up and discovered a mysterious silver pen. With photosynthesis, I noticed the pen was emitting a strange frequency in intervals of 3, 1, 2, 3. I pressed the button 3 times. The frequency went silent as I heard my doorbell ring. I fast got to my door, and you won't believe what I saw. I fast got the door and noticed a large envelope laying at my doorsteps. Inside, I discovered a series of old police reports. Apparently, in 1985, a man by the name of Liam Kent encountered a supernatural entity in the woods. Barely escaping with his life, he managed to knock out the creature's tooth. But after his encounter, his eyes went pale white, losing his vision forever. But the strange thing is, when the police went to his house for questioning, despite being blind, drawn over his walls were repeated markings of this terrifying symbol. The symbol of the Blair Witch. It's not possible.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Have you ever wanted to be a detective? Solve your own mysteries similar to mine? Now you can. Introducing Hunt a Killer, the most popular horror mystery subscription box, where their newest box is actually set in the Blair Witch cinematic universe.
Oh, spooky!
If you love my mysteries, I know for a fact you're gonna love these. Each season is made up of 6 boxes, and every single month you're sent a package with realistic evidence, maps, and puzzles that will help you get closer and closer to tracking down the killer.
Ooh, mystery.
With all these props, it really feels like you're an actual detective inside the story. Personally, after playing my first box, I am obsessed with Hunt a Killer because each box gives everyone a chance to be detectives of their own. In fact, today's story was directly inspired by the props from the first box. Police reports, documents, this pen are all from the new Blair Witch box. It's like a terrifying escape room delivered right to your door. So if you want to solve mysteries just like me, right now you can go to huntakiller.com/callmeming and use code CallMeMing for 20% off your first box. Again, that's code CallMeMing for a 20% discount. Link will be in the description below. Are you ready to solve the mystery of the Blair Witch? I did some research and legend has it, in 1785, Ellie Kedward was banished from her town in Burkittsville. After being accused of witchcraft, she was hung on a tree with stones tied to her limbs. The next year, half the children in the town vanished without a trace. Since then, the town was abandoned, but there have been reported sightings of an old lady whose feet didn't touch the ground. Holy teriyaki chicken 2-for-1 special. The last reported sighting was in 1999, the same year Heather D went missing. That means she saw the Blair Witch. That was over 20 years ago. The Blair Witch hasn't been seen since. I'm convinced Heather may no longer be alive. But if that were true, why did YouTube send me that terrifying audio recording? So many questions, so little answers. Liam's notebook. Beware, when the Blair Witch is near, darkness follows. Whatever you do, never look her in the eyes. I shouldn't have taken it from her. Every 22 years, she will come looking for it. The tooth is the last piece for her final form, giving her enough power to unleash a curse, engulf the world in complete absolute darkness, decimating the earth in a matter of seconds, a plague upon mankind. They called it the Curse of the Blair Witch.
If my calculations are correct,
This year marks 22 years since the last sighting of the Blair Witch. That means she's back. YouTube knew only I, the world's greatest detective, could stop the Blair Witch once and for all. They have to find the tooth and destroy it before she gets her hands on it. This was an Avengers level threat, but where could the tooth be?
brain blast.
Inside Liam's journal, I noticed some strange tic-tac-toe, so I grabbed the map and divided it into 9 quadrants. On the top left corner, I noticed the letter A, of course. A stands for air. According to Liam's journal, that was the exact scent of pine trees. The tooth is here. It was time to suit up. Well, that was easy. Suddenly, I feel a chilling breeze, the same one as before. Something's not right. I look down and notice a pile of mysterious pine cones. I've been marked. I've been followed this entire time, and I led her straight to the tooth. Let's finish this. I got you now. It can't be. So in celebration of all the support, starting from April 18th all the way to the end of June, every single Sunday I'll be selecting some of you guys to give Amazon gift cards to. The support has been absolutely insane recently, and I really want to give back to you guys to show my appreciation. So all you gotta do is follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, and let me know you want to enter the Amazon giveaway. And then I pick some of you guys every single Sunday. I don't have that many followers on Instagram right now, so I'd say your chances of winning are pretty high. So if this goes well, I'll definitely be doing more in the future, or maybe even do a giveaway every single week for the rest of the year.
Yes!
And one more thing. Go buy my merch.
Buy the merch. Just knew it. Please.
Okay, bye-bye. Today I found something that still gives me nightmares. I noticed there were mysterious footprints on my security camera in the middle of the night. I waited till morning, followed the footsteps, and noticed something beside the Whomping Willow. I fast got to grab a shovel and began to dig like a gold digger with hemorrhoids. Whatever was put in here must have been recent, because it wasn't long until I discovered a mysterious notebook. Holy Ronald Weasley.